Hello, welcome. We're going to be drawing in the style of Lois Mailou Jones. She used a lot of geometric shapes in her artwork. She used patterns and bold colors. She was very influenced by African artwork. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to divide our paper into 5 sections like she did. And we're going to draw a profile of a person in one section, and then you will draw whatever pattern you would like in these other sections, but we want it to be influenced by what we see in Lois Mailou Jones artwork. So let's go ahead and divide our paper up. I'm going to start about 1/3 of the way down on my paper, and I'm going to draw a horizontal line. So I'm using a ruler. Use what you have at home. If you don't have a ruler, use the side of a folder. That will work. And then we're going to divide the bottom part of our paper in half. So I'm going to line my ruler up here and draw straight down. The top, I'm going to divide this into 3 sections. So I need 2 lines up here, vertical lines. Okay, now we're ready to start. We're going to do our silhouette first, the profile of a person. So that's when you see their face from the side. I'm going to go ahead and draw the forehead coming out, kind of curve where the eyes would be, add a nose, add some lips and a chin. And then I'm just going to kind of go off the edge of my paper there. Okay, if you'd like to add an eye, you can. I'm going to add one that I saw represented in Lois Mailou Jones' art. She had it divided in half. And then when she added color, she had blue at the top, green below it, and brown inside the circle. I could switch colors if I want, but I'm trying to represent some of her artwork, so I'm probably going to match her color choices. Then in these other sections, you may go ahead and you can start to draw different patterns that we see in her artwork. So you might need to look at her art again to get some of your own ideas. I sketched out a few that I saw, some simple shapes and lines. And then boys and girls, you can decide where you're going to put those. So I saw spirals in her artwork. I saw ovals, a lot of triangles, a lot of these repeated lines that kind of create a triangle. So you decide. She often includes this branch in her artwork with the spiral at the bottom as well. So let's go ahead and decide what designs we want to include in our own artwork, and then we can begin adding those. So I am going to do this design. I'm going to turn my paper to the side. And again, I'm just going to draw a big X here in the middle. You do not have to do the same as me. Then I'm going to use my ruler here to divide the section in half. And then I'm just going to draw these diagonals. So about a finger space apart. And then I'm going to repeat those below. I'm going to do that on the other side. I'm going to repeat those same lines below, but going at a different angle. Okay. And then up here, I can again decide on what design I want to create. Maybe I want to create a spiral this time. And I have to make that thicker so that I can color it in. I'm going to include this branch because I do see that a lot in her artwork. So I'm just going to draw the stem and it's going to create a spiral. And then she has like these teardrop shaped leaves. And then I have to create one more pattern here in the middle. And I really like this design here, so I'm going to replicate that. And once I have everything drawn, then I'm ready to add color. Now we have to use whatever supplies we have at home. Mrs. Corrigan is going to use marker on hers to create some pretty bold, bright colors, but use what you have at home. When you're finished coloring yours, it should be nice and bright and bold. Can't wait to see your artwork. Take a picture of it and submit it when you're finished.